Tomodachi Life. You know that one game that everybody played on a Nintendo 3DS where you just make a bunch of Miis and, you know, make them fall in love with each other, make them kiss, make them smooch, and you get really ugly babies out of it? Yeah, it's basically Sims, but for the Miis, but a lot more silly and a lot more whimsical, and a lot more just very goofy, out-of-pocket things that happened. I never get to play that game, and it made me sad. I've only had a recent obsession with it because the new game's coming out and I've been watching a lot of people play it. So I've been watching like Kofi, Will Jinkies, the whole shebang. It's very whimsical and silly, and I wish I could have played the Nintendo 3DS game. But you want to know something? If I bought it legally, it would have been $170 because people are price gouging the crap out of that game. I was looking for a nice legal version of the game because I was gonna be a good noodle. And obviously it was $170. That's more than the actual game that's about to come out. The actual game that's about to come out is $60. I just wait until the new game. So obviously there's a little kerfuffle in my obsession where it's like, I want more content. I want to know more about this game. I want to be excited. But how do I excite myself for this new game? So obviously, as you can tell, like I said, I'm recording this far before the game comes out. It is currently like February 24th. So, or it's, I think the 25th. I think it's the 20th. No, it's the 25th. Okay, sorry, I'm blind and I can't read my computer monitor date. But it is currently the 25th of February, and obviously, the game isn't out yet. So, how do I excite myself? How do I make my own content? How do I come up with me ideas? How do I have to plan for this game? I have to have so much silliness. I have to have the silly. So, obviously in planning on streaming this, because hopefully I can get a capture card by then, because I need a capture card, I decided, why not make me? And what do you mean by that? Well, ta-da! I'm a me now! Yippee! Obviously speaking, what else could I do to spend the time fantasizing about all the Miis I can make in Tomodachi Life? And why not take that time and draw some cool art and draw in a new style? And make a me of my Vtuber model. Yay! So, obviously as you can tell, I'm not revealing the whole model yet. You can only see my little head. But I am very freaking happy. It turned out so freaking good. Anyways, let's get into the art of the video. Yippee! So in the whole process of making this art, I decided I have to have a reference. I referenced a lot of different pictures from the Nintendo Direct. So I have a ton of little pictures from the Nintendo Direct to reference the style, to make me look very lore accurate, or just very entirely accurate to the new style of the game, because that's kind of important, right? And in the process of doing that, I also had to make myself as a me, so I had the right size, the right facial features I wanted. I actually added a new nose from the new game because I like that nose better for me. But in the process of like just making this, I had to make sure I made it really good. I had to make it lore accurate, and not just lore accurate, or more just style accurate. I don't know why I keep saying lore accurate. Obviously I had to make this style accurate, because that's kind of the whole deal with making a me. You gotta make it look like a me. So this was actually technically my first time doing lineless art. So I just drew a sketch layer and then drew like the different parts on each layer, because that's the only way I could do lineless art, because I feel like I had to make the lineless art very pretty, so I just kind of skipped the whole line art phase. Like I made like line art where I made like smooth lines to make like the outline of the thing, and then I filled it in with the same color and I just shaded it from there, because obviously it's a little difficult doing lineless art if you don't have any lines. So I just kind of winged it. This is my first time doing lineless art, and I'm actually very proud of myself. I think it turned out pretty dang good. And overall, I drew kind of my body type, where I'm a little thickums, you know, I'm a little thick for a person. You know, I got some chubba lub on me, so I had to make me look a little chubbier than the regular me's. I just don't like how the regular me's, like, they just make them wide. I had to make me a little more, still like in the style, but a little more thickums, you know. So obviously, I drew a little skirt, I drew my little peety pats, my little feet, my little, I don't know if I don't think they're technically called pedipalps, but those are like the little arms that the spiders have to hold their food while they nom on it. But you know, I had to draw my little tootsies, my little spider tootsies, and put some shoes on. And I had to also make the little lacy parts of my dress. And I actually had a lot of fun rigging this. It was really fun. And I think she turned out pretty dang pretty. And I gave her a bunch, not a bunch, but a couple of different toggles to reminisce on the style of Tomodachi Life. I also referenced the bow, like the bow from the first game of Tomodachi Life, where it's kind of high up on the head, and it's not as low as I have it, but it still shows, so it's still nice. Oh, it's clipping a little there. I should stop wiggling my head. But overall, she turned out pretty dang nice, right? So yeah, this is my little me. I think I turned out pretty dang good. I got little wiggly arms. I got my little spider butt. I got my little blinky blinks with my ears. I set it to auto blink because it kind of, I don't know. I feel like when I blinked, it didn't do the right thing that I needed it to do, so I had to set it to auto blink. So it moves with my eyes, but it auto blinks. And then my mouth is rigged on the parameter where it's like voice loudness. So as loud as my voice gets, it obviously shows me talking, because I thought that would be better. So it's kind of like a semi-PNG tuber model in a way, you know, kind of a weird way. And you thought the video was over because I'm at the end of the video, huh? You thought the video was over because I'm just sitting here yapping? No. There's extra art. So obviously in the making of this model, I kind of saw a little outfit that's been revealed on the Japanese Nintendo Direct that I kind of had to have for my model because it's really freaking cute. It's bug time, baby. So obviously, being at the end of this video, I had to hit some toggles, and I was like, oh my god, they have a bug outfit for Spivey. I have to do the bug outfit. It's technically not a spider, but I like it a lot, so I had to make myself a bug outfit. I didn't rig it yet, so I don't have a thing to reveal, but she's gonna look cute. Little bug outfit. Yay! Thank you so much for watching and indulging in my little obsession today. Obviously, I'm gonna be trying to stream Tomodachi Life. I might have, I might already start it before I stream it because it's very silly, and I like it a lot, and I want to play it. It's my first Tomodachi Life experience. So I just want to say thank you, Spleen, for getting me obsessed with Tomodachi Life right before the game came out, because obviously I want to play this game real bad now. It's so silly. I must indulge in the Tomodachi Life style. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, bye bye.